Welcome to Leeds University Union. It's great to have you here.
Would you be able to introduce yourself, please?
My name is Theo Mayne. I am 30. I'm from Leeds, lived in Leeds all my life. Absolutely love Leeds. Yay, Leeds. I'm best known for reality TV, but I also am a musical theatre performer and a business owner as well.
So let's address the elephant in the room. You're on season 1 of Traitors. What was that experience like for you?
The experience of being on the Traitors was life-changing. I learned things about myself that I didn't know before going in. And one thing I always take away from the Traitors is how diverse the cast was, and being able to fit into that diversity and to showcase it on screen was phenomenal for me.
So the diversity blog is a space for second and third generation individuals for them to share their experiences of what their identity means to them. How has being third generation impacted your experience?
Being multicultural, obviously half English and half Jamaican blood, I've always felt in the middle of both. It's been a blessing, but it's also been a curse in some ways that I've loved my dual heritage, but other ways I've always walked into rooms and think, where do I fit? What box do I fit in? A dual heritage gay male, so I'm like, where am I going here? I could walk into an English party like having a good time, but then I could go to a Jamaican party which is completely traditional. In the world we live in, growing up, you always question, is it okay to be different? And we should embrace who we are. I look at it as I've got two different sides of two different nationalities that I can embrace and showcase, and use my platform that I have now to showcase that it's okay to be different and okay to be dual heritage. It's massively important to learn about your heritage as well and where you come from. I've always tried to turn negative energy into positive energy. I've embraced it and moved forward and learned a lot more about myself in the process of doing so. Definitely we're going on the Traitors. I think that helped me understand, seeing other people like me empowered me to embrace who I am. School for me was a tough time, being bullied for not only being gay but also being stuck in the middle of the two heritage. Like, is he black, is he gay, is he white, what is he like? But I've made myself into the person I am today. I've used that energy to fuel me to be successful. Like, I have a business where I coach cheerleading to kids. We welcome all shapes, sizes, sexualities, races. My coaching team is 50% black women. I just used what negative stuff I went through as a child to use it as fuel to be successful in what I am today. I think a lot of people dwell on the negative, and you shouldn't let it affect you too much. You should try and talk to somebody. I was not good at talking at all. I mean, I am now. But I've learned myself to talk and to share my feelings and problems. When we talk, we learn more. When we socialise, we find out something different about something else. When we showcase who we are, we can empower others.
What was the turning point for you?
I think high school, I didn't know where I wanted to be. I was lost. I had no idea. I had no grades. I was not very academic in any way. I studied to be a chef, which I hated. I always knew I wanted to be a performer, but never pursued that because I didn't have the confidence. So I was like, I'm just gonna go be a chef, and absolutely hated that, so much so that I dropped out. And it wasn't until I started a job at a restaurant. I used to work for a restaurant called TGI Fridays. They were about embracing your differences. How I got the job there, you had to audition to become a waiter or a waitress, so you had to audition to get your job, and people had different walks of life. Dancers, we had jugglers, we had bartenders that could flip bottles and stuff, and there's different nationalities in that room. I think that was my major turning point, because I was working with such lovely people who were from different backgrounds. I had great friends. I had that job for 10 years, and then I founded cheerleading, which was even more diverse and even more welcoming. And as a gay man, I was like, wow, this is everything for me, because there was people from different walks of life, nationalities. I was going to America to compete, seeing different countries compete as well. Started to feel like I belonged somewhere. That was a moment that I wanted to set on a business and change my life for the better.
Have you read any pieces on the diversity blog, and are there any pieces that you resonate with or you're inspired by?
Definitely the piece with the woman who's got the kids. Obviously, her bringing up children in this world, a black woman, must be quite hard. I think there's still a lot of stigma around different races and different nationalities, and is it okay for a single black woman to bring up 2 kids or 1 kid or however many? yes, it is okay. Like, yes, it is okay for them to embrace who they are. There's many other blogs on there that are very powerful, so I would definitely give it a read.
Finally, is there a piece of advice you would give to individuals to empower them to feel more confident about their identity and where they might lie on the invisible scale of it, for instance?
Embrace it. Own your superpower. You have heritages within you that you can explore, you can learn about, you can learn your history with them. Embrace that, learn more about it. And I live by a motto, which is to achieve greatness and be the best you aspire to be. I live by that every day. I step out the house, I say it to myself, how am I going to inspire myself to be better today? And just embrace who you are. We're different for a reason, and it's nice to connect with other people that are also different. For me, diversity means being authentically yourself. To be uniquely, authentically yourself is your superpower.